கண்டு கொண்டென்னை காரிமாரபிரான் பண்டை வல்வினைகள் பாற்றி அருளினான். கண்டு கொண்டேனை நோக்கியே கருதியே மை தாக்கியே பக்குவமாக்கி ஆண்டருள் அருணாச்சலா அப்படின்னு ரமண பகவான் refers to or talks to his guru Arunachala, and he says, நோக்கியே என்னை கண்டு கொண்டு, pay attention to me, look at me, நோக்கியே கருதியே consider me, மை தாக்கியே come in contact with me, பக்குவமாக்கி, and by doing all of this make me worthy of your grace and rule over me அருணாச்சலா அப்படின்னு ரமண பகவான் டெல்ஸ் அருணாச்சலா இல்லையா. அந்த மதுரகவி ஆழ்வார் முன்னாடி சொல்றார், கண்டு கொண்டு என்னை பார்த்துட்டான். he looked at me, கண்டு கொண்டு. கண்டு கொண்டு அப்படிங்கிற வார்த்தைக்கு என்ன அர்த்தம்னா, he observed me, he paid attention to me. ஆனால் if you literally split the two words, கண்டு கொண்டு என்னை கண்டு என்னை கொண்டு அர்த்தம். he not only looked at me, he also accepted me. பிபன்னிவ லோச்சனாபியாம் அப்படின்னு when Vibhishana comes and surrenders to Sri Ramachandra, Bhagavan looks at him, and Valmiki describes that look, one of my favorite parts in the Srimad Ramayana. பிபன்னிவ லோச்சனாபியாம் அப்படின்னா Bhagavan looked at Vibhishana as though he was drinking Vibhishana up with his eyes. அப்படி பார்த்தான் நம்ம பகவான். அப்படின்னா கண்டு கொண்டுன்னு அர்த்தம். கண்டு கொண்டென்னை காரிமாரபிரான். காரிமாரபிரான் அப்படின்னா இங்கே நம்மாழ்வார் காரிமாறன் அப்படிங்கிற, இது சன் ஆஃப் காரி who comes in the மாறன் வம்சம். கலாநிதி மாறன், தயாநிதி மாறன், அந்த மாறன் இல்லை நினைக்கிறேன். வாழலாம் நம்மாழ்வார் வம்சம் ஒருவேளை. கண்டு கொண்டென்னை காரிமாரபிரான். கண்டு கொண்டு, he looked at me, and by simply looking at me, வேற ஒன்றும் பண்ணல அவர், இன்னும் வாயை தந்து பேசலையாம், he has not yet spoken to me, by looking at me he conquered me. இதெல்லாம், these are all signs. Because sometimes people may ask, how do I know who's my guru? He whose eyes, whose look has defeated you, avana guru. He whose word has defeated you, avana guru. He whose presence has defeated you, aa mathathila you should be defeated. You hear no victory ingella unakku, nee thothu ponum. You have got to be defeated. You na ego here, ahankara has to be defeated. The place where your ahankara is submitting itself, it is falling, not out of force, not out of humiliation, out of humility. And there are places where you will have to subdue your ego and swallow it, because the person has power, the person is in a position of authority. Anga you, even though you don't like it, you have to put up with it, swallow it. Inga appadi illa, inga willingly you want to submit. Adan guru. And endha edamo andha edathukku guru nu per. That place where you lose yourself, could be his form, could be his look, could be his words, could be his presence, could be his prema, could be anything. Or if he is so inclined, all barrels unleashed. அப்படி வந்துட்டானா அவ்வளோதான், அப்புறம் அவள்லாம் overwhelmed by that prema. கண்டு கொண்டென்னை, like that he looked at me, and by simply looking he defeated me, he conquered me, he made me his. I wanted to become his. அதான் இங்கே important quality என்ன தெரியுமா? When can you belong to Bhagavan? When you want to belong to him, that is the main qualification. You need to belong to him. First you must want to. Forcibly conquering you is not what Bhagavan wants. You must want to belong to him. Make me thine, அப்படின்னு you must say. அப்போ கண்டு கொண்டு என்னை காரிமாரபிரான் பண்டை வல்வினைகள் பாற்றி அருளினான். What did he do அப்படின்னா, he looked at me, he accepted me, and as a seal of acceptance he chased away, he converted all my old bad karmas. paNDai valvinai, powerful karma from the past. He changed it all. Life changed because I was going. How do you live your life? You are living your life based on your past karma. You are living your life based on your past vasanas, your samskaras, your impressions from the past, and you are living your life in one way. It is a total head-on collision. It changes the direction. It changes the direction. Sometimes, in the freeway, if there is a major collision, the car will be turned the other way. It has turned direction. What happens here, paNDai valvinaigal pāRRi aruLinAn, he has removed all of those karmas and he has set me on a new path. dicaiyum aRiya iyampukEn one tamizh saDakopan aruLaiyE, and because he has done this extraordinary blessing, this favor upon me, I shall dicaiyum aRiya, so that all the 8 directions may know. So that all the people in all the directions may understand and know this. dicaiyum aRiya iyampukEn, I shall declare, I will tell. Enadina one tamizh saDakopan aruLaiyE, in beautiful Tamil. The grace of Nammāzhwār, that in my beautiful Tamil I will tell of the grace that he enshrined in his beautiful Tamil. One Tamil, அழகிய Tamil. ஒரு Tamil இல்ல. One Tamil இல்ல. One Tamil, saDakopan aruLaiyE, in beautiful Tamil, I shall declare the grace of Swami Nammāzhwār that he has expressed in the form of his Tamil. His verses. All of his verses are nothing but grace personified. Those verses are grace. The words of the Guru is grace. See, always, two ways to look at Madhurakavi Āzhwār's KaNDu Chiruthambu. One, it is a glorification of Swami Nammāzhwār, the person. Second, it is a glorification of the Guru, the role. For those who are already in love with Swami Nammāzhwār, they can take it as a glorification of Nammāzhwār himself. For those who do not even know who is Nammāzhwār, Guru Arthako. dicaiyum aRiya iyampukEn one tamizh saDakopan aruLaiyE. The verses, the words of the Guru are the expression of his grace. Taniya please shower grace upon me. The teaching itself is grace. Teaching itself is the grace of the Guru. Presence itself is the grace of the Guru. He doesn't have to shed grace separately. Once the sun is risen, one need not ask the sun, can you please shed light? The very fact that the sun exists means the sunlight is also streaming forth from it in brilliant streams. Like that here, the very presence of the Guru itself is grace only. Though his words are grace, his very existence is arul, is grace only. Therefore, that grace of the Guru that came together in the words of his Pasurams, I shall make known in all 8 directions. He takes it upon himself as his life's mission. As his life's mission. I have already attained the truth. Now what to do? What to do now? What shall I do with the rest of my lifespan that is still given to me? I shall praise him. I shall continue spreading his teachings. I will deliver his teachings to everybody. I shall live my life in such a way that itself is a testimonial to the teachings of my Guru and the grace that he filled me up with. dicaiyum aRiya iyampukEn, so that all 8 directions may know. I shall go and declare his glory. I shall go and declare his praises.